hope all is swell. Make this week count. Hold on. A little better. Make this week count. How can you make your next week count? See, my wife, man, she be tripping, man. I'm gonna tell you how so. So, I have a game plan for next week, which I have to include being intentional about helping her more throughout the week with my new schedule. It's weird. I'm talking like 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep every night until my next off night. You know what I mean? Man, sitting out driving at night, I be needing some rest, and 2-3 hours just ain't cutting it. It don't, man. It's not cutting it. But I have to be more intentional and strategic how I can be more effective during the week at home, to where whatever it is she need to do, working out in the evening, just basically have things set up so when she get home she don't have to do much. If she's going to make dinner that night, at least she don't have to clean up. You know what I mean? And so basically, so she can do whatever it is that's on her priority list, right? So what can I do today and tomorrow to that counts, that will not only count for me but count for her? So what do you have to do in preparation today and or tomorrow that will set you up for success next week? You know what I mean? Because what I've learned though, for is like conquering your day, that's a difficult task if we don't prepare. If we don't prepare, how can we, if we don't prepare, how can we be ready for anything that's to come? Because life happens, and some of those life happenings is an event that is what's the word I'm looking for? Obviously that we're not prepared for, unexpected. You know what I mean? Like things happen to where it is unexpected, and now we're in a situation to where we have to be reactive, and that's not how you win a battle. That's not how you win a war. You know what I mean? Like we prepare not really expecting something to happen, but knowing at some point, like, okay, my plan is this, that, or the other, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if this happened? You know what I'm saying? Like that takes away from my time. That takes away from my energy. That takes away from my effectiveness. Like, for instance, right? Today, I do my 5 a.m. drill motivations, Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. obviously, right? And today I didn't have one prepared. Like, I have like a number of videos that I pre-recorded, but like I wasn't prepared. I can easily be like, you know what? Let me tell you how my work schedule is, like, has been all week long. You know what I mean? Like 13 and 14. Yesterday I did like 16 and a half hours at work. You know what I'm saying? Going in, I think I went in about 11. I made it to work at like after 11. And 11 p.m. Thursday night. And then I didn't get off until 3:30 p.m. yesterday. Now I can use that as a reason Be like, look here, man, I just pulled a 16.5 hour shift. Like, man, check me out. You know what I mean? Then, you know, some of you will probably be like, yeah, I feel you. I would have went home and straight to sleep. You know what I mean? But then there's some of you that's like, okay, I feel you. You know what I mean? Like, but what did you do to prepare for the what ifs? You know what I mean? Like, you say you have videos lined up. Why didn't you already have it prepared? You know what I mean? Like, because on YouTube, like, what y'all don't know is a lot of these videos that you guys get every morning is pre-recorded. You know what I mean? Like, I schedule them. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be busy at 5 a.m. in the morning to where I can't, you know, put this together, run it through this, and, you know what I mean, and have it ready for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not have time. So when I don't have time, guess what? Now it's like this morning. You know what I mean? Like, had I pretty much everything was already ready, but for as like today, had I just went ahead and did it instead of allowing myself to be distracted, because when I made it home, I showered and, you know, I passed out. I mean, no, I was up for a little bit. I passed out for an hour or so, got up, and then I passed out again. I think, about like 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. And I didn't wake up until like, 6:45 this morning on the sofa. I was done. You know what I mean? Like, I was done for. But had I like, when I was sitting on the sofa, not being productive, chilling, relaxing, I could have went ahead and chose one of the videos, you know what I'm saying, like, and prepared it and then uploaded it, scheduled it for this morning. You know what I'm saying? I could have did that, and that whole process was, it probably would have took me longer to figure out what video I was going to do than it was to prepare it and schedule it for today. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's on me. I can use that as a reason, but to me it would be an excuse, because it's called preparation. And a lot of our lives are like that, and we wonder why things don't ever go as planned. Our things don't always go as planned, but we wonder why like a lot of the times it don't go well for us. It's because we're operating in a reactive state to where it's not beneficial for us. Life is going to happen, but what are we doing to, like, prepare ourselves? Let's go a little deeper. Life insurance. Like some of us can't afford that. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, over the course of a month, how often do you eat out? Go through your bank statements and see how much you've paid eating out over the course of the month. There's life insurance right there. You have some life insurance is like $60, $70. You have some like $40, $50. Depends on who you go with and what that looks like. You know what I mean? Like, we can look at it like, well, I can't afford that. Yeah, we look at it like we can't afford it because I have this, I have that. But we're not looking at the money that we spend that's not accounted for or planned to spend. We don't know, like, I'm having a major snack attack. I'm super hungry. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna stop at this Quick Trip real quick, spend $2, $3. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do that 10 days out of the month. Shoot, that's $30. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm being generous here. Like, obviously, like, we stop in, whether it's getting like little snacks or eating out. Like, obviously, like, a lot of us do that more than 10 times in a month. Shoot, that's a bill too. Last month, I literally on my Herbalife teas, I literally spent over $200. That's crazy. That's mad. I mean, I can blame it on my wife. I don't know if I mentioned this. I can blame it on my wife, like, cause I've been asking you to order, you know, place a Herbalife order for over a month now, and you still ain't did it. I can blame her and be okay with it, but where's my discipline? at the end of the day, it's my decision to where, like, you know what, I'm just gonna do without until she finally order it. Now she have legitimate reasons because we're gonna sell them too, you know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure like we have the perfect, you know what I mean? So like just have everything ready and prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? So like I mean I dig it, and she been like super busy. Like this month, last month has been crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I can be okay with blaming her. But where's my discipline? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, so how are we preparing ourselves? And the whole tea thing, $200 and some dollars, like what I'm talking about last month, that's like, that was a bill. You know what I mean? Like, not putting my personal business out there like that, but my car note every 2 weeks is $309. Well, $220 on teas in 1 month. I mean, that's almost a car note. Put that into perspective. I ain't planning on spending $200 going to get me a tea. You know what I'm saying? Like meal replacement shake. Like I didn't plan that. But it's in those sparable moments that we choose or decide to do something that is pleasing to us in that moment, that may be beneficial to us in that moment, but at the end of the month we wondering why we may be short on this, or we don't have the extra money to do that. Well, it's because like that money we spent throughout that month, or we spent throughout that week. You know what I mean? It's all a decision, and a lot of us don't have discipline. And understand about discipline, right? Discipline comes down to a choice and a decision. Now I could do this, or I can choose not to. It's just as simple as that. Now, the hard part about it is our flesh saying like, nah, I really want it, or I'm really hungry, or I really need this. But really, do we need this? And we make our decisions based on what our flesh is telling us, and our mind get intertwined with what the flesh is trying to get us to do, and we fall into it. We fall victim to it every single time almost. But discipline is just a decision to do it or not to do it. When it comes down to making that decision, when it comes down to that decision, what is the true benefit of it? That gratification in that moment, or delayed gratification that's going to help us get there or do whatever it is. You feel me? I'm going too left on that. Now, preparation, what can we do today and or tomorrow that will position us to win next week? I don't know. Of course we don't know, because we don't know what next week look like. What it is like, what are we trying to accomplish next week? What are we trying to achieve next week? What changes are we've been trying to make, but the changes haven't been made yet? Like, what are we working towards? If we don't have an end goal, or at least a checkpoint goal, then if we don't have an end goal, chances are we might not have a checkpoint goal. Because if we have an end goal, the destination, then we should have checkpoint goals that's going to ultimately get us to that destination goal, that long-term goal. So like now we got to look a little deeper, like what am I doing with my life? What am I trying to accomplish? Like, who do I want to be? Who do I want to become, in a sense of a better version of yourself? Relating to, like, it could be like your profession, or like whatever it is. Like, what does that look like long term? And what reverse engineer? What changes? What do I have to start doing today that's going to get me on a path of becoming. But if we ain't looking at our life, well, if we're not tired of being where we are, if we're comfortable being where we are, then chances are there's no point of working towards anything tomorrow. So no, we're not going to be prepared. We're not. What are we preparing for? You know what I'm saying? Like, we wake up every morning, dread going to a job that we hate. Even if you like your job, that's cool. Guess what? The world is changing. The world is changing. If we're not changing, we're gonna get left behind, or we're gonna get the scraps. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not gonna work for us. Nothing is designed to work for us, other than God's plan. Like, no pun intended. I don't, nothing against Drake. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? Like, when it come down to music, I really don't listen to music at all. But if I do, I throw in some R&B. You know what I mean? Like Christian rap, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like old school. Like, I rock with that. But like, whatever God's plan for our life is, that's the only thing that's going to work out for our good. But guess what? It still requires our work. You know what I mean? Like it said, without faith, it is impossible to please God. So when it comes down to our faith walk, if you think about walking, what does that look like? That's not standing in place. That's not just not doing anything at all. That's moving. That's like progressing. That's, you know what I mean? Like, that's walking. So it's like, even with when it come down to, you know, God's plan for our lives and our faith walk, that requires walking. That requires movement, action, not just getting up, going to work, and boom, that's the end of my day, and go home and kick my feet up. If that's what you choose to do, I ain't knocking you. Do your thing. But when it come down to like progressing in life, really like creating a better life for self and the family, and you know what I'm saying, like just really advancing it, so on and so forth, like that takes preparation. What are we working towards? So again, I ask, what is it today that you can do that's going to position you tomorrow? Like, I haven't did meal preps in probably over a month. Lazy. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder why, when my wife makes something that I don't really eat, you know what I'm saying, like for the kids, you know what I'm saying, like, why am I forcing to eat that or go out or not eat? That's on me, because I didn't meal prep. Last week was I ate at McDonald's. Like, no offense to McDonald's. I went to McDonald's last week on my way to work because I ain't have much time to stop on the way to work. And she I think she got something for the kid. Like, so it's, I'm just saying, that's on me because I didn't prepare. You know what I'm saying? Guess what we did today? The man was like, you need, go ahead and take that chicken out today. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if it's not thawed out today, prepare it in the morning so you will have the first 3 of your days. Your meal preps are already on point. I have the food, I just ain't did it. So on this health journey, like, how can we have a better, a healthier lifestyle in terms of eating if we're not even preparing our meals? If we don't know what we're going to eat tomorrow whenever we get home. Because fast foods is fast foods. It's there quick, on the go, boom. You know what I mean? But it's not healthy for us. So why aren't we preparing our meals at least for the next 2 days? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like knowing what's after that. Everything is preparation when it comes down to our health, mental health, our spiritual health. Like, are we making time for our Creator? You know what I'm saying? Because He's our foundation. That takes preparation. That takes structure. Okay, knowing what my day looks like, I gotta put Him first. So what do I need to do in the morning time? How much earlier do I need to get up to make sure I'm giving Him the first fruits of my day? That's a choice. But that comes with preparation. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we're not prepared, it affects us emotionally because now we're frustrated. We're frustrated because we didn't plan. what we wanted tomorrow to look like. So now we all over the place. We're getting overwhelmed. Well, it's self-fault because we didn't prepare. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this live is basically about preparation. How can we prepare today? If I got to do these joints every Saturday and Sunday to remind us, if I have to continue to do this to make sure we stay aligned. Yeah, I said we, that includes me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I can't come on here trying to hold you accountable or trying to motivate you or encourage you if I'm not doing it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do to make sure that we're adding to our lives and not taking from our lives by becoming stressed out, by becoming overwhelmed, by being reactive. It's all about preparation. It's all about preparation. But what I will say is, let somebody tell you, say, look, check this out, man. Kinfolk now, man, they having this banging party next week, or they having a get together, or family reunion next month. When I tell you, it's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person gonna be there. They're gonna have this food. They're gonna have that. They're gonna do this, do that. So and then like, we lit and we ready. We're gonna prepare our clothes. We're gonna know what our hairdo is gonna look like. We're gonna go and get an outfit or two. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure we have our shoes right. We're gonna make sure that we are ready for when that time comes. We ready to step up in that joint. We're gonna make sure we ready. Preparation. So you can't tell me I don't know how to plan for my future. You can't tell me I don't know how to prepare my meals for next week. You can't tell me I don't know where I'm gonna wear day in and day out, what I can earn today. You know what I'm saying? Like for my week. You can't tell me that because you're gonna make sure that you are ready. I'm gonna make sure I'm ready for that day. To make sure when I step in, you know what I mean, we stepping in. You know what I mean? So it ain't no excuses, is what I'm saying. We can prepare for things that's beneficial to us. My man just pulled up at Quick Trip. He had a briefcase. He had some type of bag, like briefcase or whatever. He got out of his car, put that bag in his trunk. I don't even know how I just seen it, but I pay attention, obviously. But I wasn't watching him. I'm just looking. Like, my man get out the car and put the bag in his trunk. Go into Quick Trip for like 30 seconds. Well, I would say about a minute. Come back out, get the bag out of his trunk, and get in his car. That's how people be getting jacked. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't on that. I guess I'm from the hood, so I'm like, my awareness is naturally there. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here talking to y'all, but like somebody was looking to rob somebody, he was a victim. You know what I mean? What am I saying? Be careful about your actions. Pay attention to your surroundings. You know what I mean? Like, cause we got in trouble as kids. You know what I mean? Like, in the law, the law told me, always know that there is someone always watching. So know there's someone's always watching. Be on your A game. Pay attention to your surroundings. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard times for a lot of people out here, and unfortunately, they don't choose to go to work. They choose to catch people slipping and hitting licks. So don't be one of them. You feel me? On both sides of the spectrum, but prepare today for your week. Know what you want your week to look like, even if it's just being organized. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't really know what my goals are for the next month or what I'm trying to do. At least let's start with organization, getting self-organized. You know what I'm saying? Like, we run when it come down to work. We forgetting stuff at home, because we're unorganized. Start with organization and structure, right? Start with, okay, obviously we gotta wear clothes to work. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is you need to do. Today's Saturday. Like, find time today, go ahead, pick out what your clothes going to be next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the forecast, see if it's going to rain where you are. You know what I'm saying? At least you don't like you earn for the week, but then it's raining today. Oh, we didn't anticipate that, so now I'm aware. We losing 30 minutes because a lot of people like we don't look for what we're gonna wear until tomorrow, until the day of, until we like 20 minutes running late for work, and then we're going to work our wrinkled and it's raining on us now. Oh, we didn't expect that. We can blame everybody else, but no, it's on you. Okay, what next week look like? If it's going to be hot, you know what I'm saying? Like, get clothes that's prepared for that. That will prepare you for that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and earn your clothes. At least, guess what? You earning your clothes, like, that could take 10, 15 minutes. That's 10, 15 minutes extra you have in your morning. You know what I mean? So if you're tired, you have an extra couple minutes, you know what I'm saying, that you can snooze. I don't recommend it, but you know what I'm saying, because that snooze button be getting us. But earn your clothes this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Take something out for you to cook tomorrow, where you have your dinner Monday and Tuesday. Go ahead and go to the grocery store today, because tomorrow, Sunday, Walmart gonna be out of control, or wherever you shop at. It's gonna be out of control because everybody trying to get ready for tomorrow. No, let's get ready today for Monday. So Sunday, we can utilize Sunday for what it's actually supposed to be for. Like relax day. You know what I'm saying? Like enjoying the day, not working, trying to figure it out. Like, let's start getting that stuff ready today. Even if you have to do something tomorrow, cool, do something tomorrow, but let's start preparing today. And this is how we begin to conquer our day every single day, and that's in preparation. What do you have to do next week that you have to do, prioritizing, whether it's meetings, whatever it is. Okay, Wednesday, you have a meeting. You know, Wednesdays are usually busy for you at work. Okay, so how can I prepare today at home? So I would be Wednesday, I can at least have that knocked out. I don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Then at work, what can you do at work that, what can you do starting to Monday or Tuesday, preparing for Wednesday's work? If it's nothing, okay, cool. Find out if you can come in a couple of minutes early to get a head start. It's preparation, looking into the future, what I have to do. And what can I start doing today that'll prepare me for that day? So the workload hit on Wednesday, but I've gotten some of it knocked out, so it won't be as hectic. Like, we have to start looking in the future and making it easier for ourselves. Instead of being reactive, let's be proactive by being prepared to do whatever it is we need to do for that day, for that particular day, for that week. Like, what is it? It's organization. It's structure. It's all about preparation. So I posed the question. I'm actually supposed to be getting some gas right now and going and wash my car real quick. Yeah, but I'm chopping it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I love it though. You know what I mean? But again, I asked, what is it? Let me do this gas thing real quick. But what can we do today? What can we do today that will prepare us for tomorrow? Huh? What can you do today that will prepare you for tomorrow? What can you do today that counts that will prepare you for tomorrow? And when I say tomorrow, I'm talking future. It could be tomorrow. It could be for your next week, work week. It could be for anything. Like, what can you do today to prepare that will help you be prepared for next week? Look at your schedule. What are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? What do you need to achieve? What are you trying to make of your life? What changes are you trying to make? What changes do you need to make? It's all about knowing. Even if we don't know for sure what those things are, even if we don't know what those things are, surely look at your life. Look at your life and ask yourself, am I pleased with this? Am I pleased with the job that I go to every day? Look at last year. Have you made any progress, any growth, any changes last year? Does 2023 is 2023 still looking like 2022? How was your 2022? Are you on the same track? Are you still on the same road that you was on in 2022? And the reason why I'm saying it, because if you're on the same road, if I'm on the same road as like in 2023, that 2022 look like, chances are at the end of the year, it's going to be a new year, but the exact same thing is going to be. No changes, no growth, no development, like nothing. It's just the same old thing, and like we're not supposed to just stay in position. They got this AI thing on. I don't know if y'all heard about it. I think it's like artificial intelligence and stuff like that. Like that thing is gonna, like, a lot of companies are implementing that in their business. That's gonna put a lot of people out of work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you're aware of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna cause a lot of people not to be employed. Again, we was talking about being proactive and reactive. You know what I mean? Like, if we know that's going to be the case, what are we doing to prepare for that? Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me get this gas thing. What are we doing to prepare for that? You know what I'm saying? What skill sets do we need to, what trades do we need um to go and acquire to make sure that we are still in a position to provide for our families, instead of boom, it happening, now I got to find another job. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Like, what I believe, if that's going to happen, like, there are companies out there that already kind of pay, don't really pay well, especially when we look at inflation and stuff like that. There's not a proper balance. You know what I mean? So, like, how do we think they're gonna still come in paying top dollar? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to think about these things again. Preparation. How can we prepare now for tomorrow? Like, what skill sets do we need to acquire? Well, I don't know what I want to. We got to start looking at what we want to do in life, not being stuck in position, waiting for things to happen, and then we react, and it don't really go well for us. If it do, chances are it gets worse before it get better. Why? Because we didn't prepare for the what ifs. The preparation, that's for in every area of our lives. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to skill sets and gifts, which is very important, what are some things that we would want to do in our future? Well, I don't know. What are some things that you love to do now? Like, what are some things that you would do that you ain't got to get paid for, but you would do it anyway because it's something that you love and or enjoy doing? What would you do for free? You know what I'm saying? Like, when it come down to helping people, like, what would you do to help them? What was that? Did y'all hear that? Wow. Hmm. What was that? That was wow. That was weird. Anyway, those are some things that we can. Thanks. What did you figure out? Hold on, real quick, y'all. My wife just texted me. What did you figure out, by the way? Or is that out the window? It's like instant alertness for me. What are you talking about? Hold on, real quick, y'all. Not today. We can do whatever you want to do. All right. So, how can I blow this back up? Well, my screen is small over here. Anyway, so those are some things that we can, like, we look at our passions and stuff like that. Like, those are some things that we can do. Why is my screen so small? Those are some things that we can do to find out. Wait. What did I text you earlier? Those are some things that we can figure out in what we really want to do in life, like things we love to do. How would we help people? Like that. Those are some questions that ask to tap into, our gifting, our talents, and stuff like that. And also, our purpose. All those things matter. We start asking the right questions, and we can start, with giving honest answers, we can start figuring out some things that we love to do and what we want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't never ask ourselves questions, if we're comfortable where we are, guess what? That's just going to be what that is. Hold on, y'all.
Doing all right today?
Yeah, how about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Can't complain.
Um,
Which one you would like?
yeah. I'm going to do the $8 one because I have all the stuff I need for my good old tires. And
just strip upward right there, in and out, and it's your for it. You want the receipt?
No, I'm good.
No receipt. Would you like a receipt? You have a good day, boss.
Appreciate you do the same. Yeah, let's see something. I'm trying to think what did I text my wife. If I don't answer, she was gonna call me and I'm out to go, y'all. You know what I mean? What did I text her earlier? Give me 1 second. I'm finna pick back up and then I'm gonna end it off. But I'm trying to think what I text my wife earlier. Hold on for a second. Let me text her back. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Those are some questions that we can ask. And most of all, go and ask God why you created me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we can't ask God and expect him to let us know why he created us and what he wants us to do in life if we're not willing to do it for him. If we're not willing to do it for the glory of his name and for the advancement of his kingdom. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, God has to be the centerpiece. Jesus have to be the centerpiece of it. What's up, woman? Like, he have to be the centerpiece of it. You know what I mean? So these are some questions to ask. Right? So again, I ask, what can we do today that will better our tomorrow? What can we do today to alleviate some of the stress throughout the week? You know what I mean? So what can we do today that will count, that will have us ready, prepared, and position us to conquer our tomorrow? It's all about preparation. What can you do today that will guarantee you a better next week? Good thing about preparation though, although unexpected events are going to happen in life, at least we can be prepared as much as we can be. So if we are affected by the unexpected, at least it won't sweep us from up, sweep our legs from beneath us. Again, earlier I was saying something about life insurance. We can look at it like we can't afford it, but what extra money do we spend during the week? We can't afford it, but guess what? What if something happened to us? Like, do our spouses, our family have enough to bury us? That's what's gonna hurt. You know what I mean? Like, because we didn't get life insurance. And my teacher, she was on my head for that for years. Ain't that right, Miss Catherine McDaniel? She was on my head for years about that. But I was always like, I can't afford it. But I was drinking every weekend, spending hundreds of dollars on just kicking it on the weekend. But I'm telling her I can't afford it. I can't do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what if something happened to her before I was able to do that? Then what? Everything fall on my sister? Everything fall on my sister to pay for? That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, preparation. Now I have it on her. Now she's sitting up talking about you paying too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You're killing me here. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it. Nah, you know what I mean? Ain't that right, Miss Catherine McDaniel? Oh, man. Are you still at the clinic? Are you done already? But yeah, these are some things that we need to consider. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be proactive opposed to being reactive to everything. You know what I mean? Like, you're on your way home or to Portia's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, but these are some things that we need to consider. These are some things that we need to start doing, whether we want to or not. Because what we have to realize is we have to do it anyway. There are things every day in our lives we have to do anyway. It's not going to go away. It's not going to change. You're on your way to the clinic. I was talking to you like 3 hours ago on the way to Josiah's game, and you said you was on your way to the clinic. That ain't where you going. You going to Austin? You driving to Houston to the clinic? I mean, where you going? You know what I mean? But there are things that we have to do every single day anyway. Anyway. What we put out to the last minute, well, I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Reactive. Stress. Frustration. Being overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like, we do it to ourselves. I'm just a procrastinator. No, you're not. You just choosing to wait till the last minute to do things. You're choosing to put things off. Procrastination isn't a struggle. It is a choice. You're not a procrastinator. You're just lazy. You just don't, you know what I mean? I'll be on that sometimes too though. You know what I mean? But yeah, so 1 o'clock? Okay. Yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice to put things off. It's a choice, bottom line. But tell me, whenever you put things off, when you're forced to do it right then and there, you can't put off any longer, how convenient is it to do it? How convenient is how more convenient is it to do it at the last minute opposed to doing it when you know you needed to do it in preparation for when that time came? Like, how much more convenient was it? It wasn't, was it? we have to do it anyway. Why are we putting it off? Just do it now. Preparation. These are some things that'll help in our everyday lives. Starting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just start there. What can we do today that counts, that will prepare us for tomorrow? And ask these questions every single day. Even if it's one thing, that one thing can give you an extra 20 minutes to do whatever else. Because we always say, I ain't got time to do all that. You know what I mean? Like, well, we do. If we do what we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do it, or do it ahead of time, if it's possible, then whatever it is that we really want to do in life, we can start investing that extra 20 minutes or that extra 30 minutes that we shaved off today that we're going to have to do tomorrow. Guess what? We can invest that time, that what we really want to do in the future, with those 20, 30 minutes. They add up. How long do you scroll on social media every day? One day. How often do you scroll? How long do you scroll on social media in one day? Guess what? There's 30 minutes right there. That's 30 minutes right there that you can invest in your future. No, you're not a procrastinator, woman. You know what I'm saying? You're not. You're just choosing not to do it when you're supposed to, or when you should do it. You know what I mean? It's a decision. My people, procrastination isn't a struggle. It's a choice. It's a decision to do it now or do it later. When we do it later, it affects us. It impacts us negatively. It's not beneficial. It hurts us. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I gotta get up off of here. I can do this for another hour. Y'all heard me? You know what I mean? I'm about to vacuum my car real quick, and I'm about to head to the house. Got that good tire stuff at the crib. Man, it's crazy because they said it's supposed to rain, but my car was filthy. T-John, you can name it and claim it. You know, I don't know about the name it and claim it rule, but you know what I mean? We can name something and we can claim it, but guess what? If we don't work for it, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna drop in our laps. So even that come with preparation. I just named this. I'm claiming it. It's mine. It's mine. Okay? Now, how can I make sure that it's gonna be mine? You know what I mean? What can I start doing today that's going to position me? Because how is it? Preparation, and how does it go? Preparation meets opportunity. Like, they intersect. Like, if the opportunity is there, we won't see it because we're not prepared for it. We haven't did the work that's going to position us to receive or accept, to even identify the opportunity. You know what I mean? So, like, the same thing with the vision that God gives us. Like, we gotta prepare. We gotta put in the work. We gotta plan. We gotta implement. We gotta execute. So when the opportunity come, like, it came in our preparation because we was prepared. Now we can receive. You know what I mean? Like, life is about preparation, and when we don't prepare, we're done. Simple as that. We're done. But anyway, but yeah, I gotta get a pop for her. T-John, what time you think you gonna make it to Porsche house? Cause look, you know what I mean? I'm talking about preparation. I gotta earn my clothes for the week. You know what I'm saying? I got things I gotta do at the house. You know what I mean? I got things I gotta do at the house, and I needed to be at home at least no later than 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? I can tell you, hey, y'all about an hour away, but you're gonna blame me for that. You know what I mean? Oh, you going to church tomorrow, T-John? Let me know if you. I don't think I'm gonna make it to church tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but I do have men's. Oh, your shoulder. You want somebody to keep you company? If I go to church, it's gonna be early morning service. um, or I don't know. But if you're willing to keep Josiah, then I'll bring him to you in the morning, and I go to church. But I don't know yet. But I do have the men's meeting after church though. I think it's right after church, and that's usually it goes to about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So if I'm able to, I would drop him off to you. I'll drop him off to you, and then um, yeah, my ministry have a Cinco de Mayo celebration after church. Are you going to it though? So so if I don't if oh, you going to it? Okay, all right. I'll figure some things out. Um, I guess I'll call you later on it, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Cause wanted to hang out with y'all today. It's been a while. But yeah, I'll call you on that in a little bit or whatever. I guess text or call me after church. I mean after yeah, call me after you leave the clinic and let me know what they said. I'm curious to know. Sound like we got to start praying for some healing. You know what I mean, and believing in that. You know what I mean? Because they ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing but probably give you some more give you some more meds. And I get it, when that pain is there, we willing to do whatever it takes to alleviate it. You know what I mean? To eliminate it, should I say? But yeah, call me whenever you leave the clinic. I bet people on here like, okay, you're here for us. You can call your mama. You know what I mean? But no, just figure out what you can do today that will be beneficial for you tomorrow. Like, just say, if I think I gave enough examples, but whatever. Look at whatever you have to do tomorrow. Yeah, that's good though. I love you too. But yeah, so just think about what you have to do tomorrow, and if it's something that you can knock out today, go ahead and knock it out, and just do that every single day. You know what I mean? Like before, like you're weak, you're gonna have to wear clothes. You're gonna have to eat. You know what I mean? Like figure out, um, go ahead and get your clothes ready this weekend today. You know what I mean? Earn them joints while you at it. You know what I'm saying? Like for like meal prep. Some of y'all not on leftovers. I mean, but at least do for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Monday and Tuesday. But cook it tomorrow though. Cook it tomorrow evening. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if you're not big on leftovers, that way it's not like whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Prepare 2 meals. That way Tuesday night you're eating your last meal prep, and before you like Tuesday, already know what you're going to make for Wednesday. You know what I mean? And run it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have much food, go ahead and go to the store now. Don't wait till tomorrow, because that's some of our excuses too. Well, I ain't going to the store on Sundays. I ain't gonna go to the store today because they packed everybody there. Well, go Saturday. Go today. Get whatever it is you need for the week. So during the week, you don't have to go to the store at all. You don't have to worry about losing that time during the week, because you got everything you needed. And even if you forgot something, cool. During the week, like, you can stop and get those 1 or 2 items. You ain't got to do the whole shopping during the week. It's all about pre-planning, planning ahead based on what need to be done, and reverse engineer it. What can I do today to start knocking these things out? So when that time come, I'm prepared. You know what I mean? Just do that. Start like practicing doing that. You know what I mean? And you're gonna appreciate the benefits, how much it's freed up your time, how much less stressful you are. You know what I mean? Like how things seem to be falling in place for you. Like, start doing it every single day, and you'll see how beneficial it is for you. Be consistent in doing it, and when you do that, then it becomes a habit. It becomes a lifestyle, and then that'll also help with your discipline because you're choosing to do what you're supposed to do, opposed to what you don't want to do, and letting that be the final decision for your preparation or non-preparation. That's it. That's all I have. And I hope I helped y'all in some way. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Know it's coming from a place of love. Know that these things that I'm sharing with you are sometimes also some of my struggles, and some of the things that I share with you also have been beneficial to me. So I'm not just blowing smoke or talking out the side of my neck. You know what I mean? Like, it's all love. You know what I mean? So man, I guess that's all I have, and man, I love y'all greatly. Stay blessed and peace.